Hello, good morning. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I don't know what There's like a fair few programs I have to open before I start streaming, and I feel like I've forgotten to open one of them. I guess we'll find out shortly if I'm missing anything important. I'm just gonna check that Twitch says I'm live. Everything takes so long to load. Still refreshing. I pressed refresh on Twitch's page like 20 seconds ago, it's still going. Okay, now it says we're live. Good. Just making sure. Okay, in that case I can close that. Okay, yeah, and there's the notification in George's server. I've been on George's stream a lot recently. In fact, until I started streaming a lot recently, I'd say I've been on George's stream more than I've been on my own stream. Although I just play Terraria on George's stream usually. Anyway, I think I'm ready. I already checked earlier, before I pressed start stream, that I've got my leaderboard file all set up here. I'm pretty sure this run, it can't get any better than it was yesterday. Although I did say yesterday that that was a very improvable run, so I don't know, who knows. I feel like my driving just keeps getting better though, and it's like how long until I just can't get any better? And it has to be soon. I was a bit concerned there because it said I had like about 5% rendering lag, frames missed, and that I just remember that's because I tried to refresh the Twitch page. So yeah, that probably screwed with my computer performance there for a sec. Okay, I think aside from that everything's good. I'm just gonna go. I'm a bit tired again. I haven't been up all that long. I stayed up again late last night, playing Terraria funnily enough. And so yeah, I'm not sure if I can really beat yesterday's time. I didn't even shift down into fourth there, that was stupid. Okay, that was really tight. I'm not really using the curb for any of these corners, but if it works, then sure. I'm just really ignoring the curbs, aren't I? Oh, okay, that sucks. And then I shifted up to 5th after I lost speed. Just because that's what I do off of muscle memory. Okay, this has been a bad Pinto. We're going to be behind by the end of the Novice series. So I'm getting to the point now where my splits are so good that I'm going to be fairly behind over fairly minor mistakes now. Like I won't have to have a spin out for me to be behind like 10 seconds at just some bad driving, and I'll be behind by that much. Oh, this was a really slow Salika lap 1 as well. I nudged the back of the Golf at the start line, so... Yeah, I lost some speed right off the bat here. This is going to be a very slow novice series. I'll see how far behind it is at the end of the novice series, and if it's like really bad then I'll reset. Why do I have so much nitrous left here? Okay, that was a quick lap 2 because of the amount of nitrous I had left. Oh yeah, we're gonna get flashy cars now. There we go. Oh, I'm already behind. Okay. That is 2.9 seconds. That is bad. I mean, that's not that bad, but like, I don't wanna start out on the wrong foot. I don't wanna start out with like being a few seconds behind. Especially since I know that Punto was like, that Punto was very improvable. And it was the first like race I did today, so still, you know, getting used to the physics after yesterday, I guess. That's not much of an excuse, but whatever. I just want to reset. Okay, just let me reset. Okay, we good. Yep. Let's go. Oh, we've got glitchy cars right away now because I didn't reload the game. That's fine. Hey, give me a good Punto. I mean, that was tight. I kind of did a bit of a bounce. I'm not sure if that was quicker or not. No. That's fine, because this is the first race, so I don't even need to swap the profile back in. Because I didn't make any progress, so I can just start as if nothing happened. That was a good lap 1 though. I used a lot of nitrous. Okay, this is fine. Just as long as I have enough nitrous left for next lap. Okay, that's slow. I don't really have much nitrous left at all. There's like a tiny sliver left. Hemlo. Hold on, how do you know I'm called Microwave? Oh wait, it says in my about section. I was about to be, hold on, my name's Coconut on Twitch, how do you know? So I think there's a fairly decent punto. I wasn't really paying much attention towards the end. But I think the last corner was fine, so yeah, that was probably a decent punto. That was really tight, and I've got a fair amount of nitrous left for next lap. That was a quick Silica race. Lap 1 and 2 were both good. This is looking like it's going to be a pretty decent novice series. Alright, cool. 1.2 seconds ahead, but I'm comparing to yesterday, and yesterday's run was really good, so that is definitely a good improvement. I mean, on the novice series, there's not really much time to improve on the novice series, so yeah, I'm happy with that. This has been a good course of lap 1 at least. Don't want to speak too soon though. No, yeah, this is a really good course of lap 1. That was pretty decent. Okay, that was a good lap 2. Let's see how good lap 3 is. I've still got quite a bit of nitrous left as well. I turned a bit early there. That's fine, that was only a very minimal time loss. Just a bit of a weird angle is all. I mean, that's pretty quick, but that corner was a bit slow. I think overall that was the fastest lap out of the 3, so okay, that was a really good course. This is 124. Yeah, 124. Still getting the Juice Game series and the Midnight series mixed up. Juice Games is 124, and Midnight is 123. I need to remember that. Alright, let me in front. Okay. Gotta remember to stay in 5th gear for all of these corners. That was kind of slow, I didn't have the best angle for that. Prelude is very hard to save time on because of how simple this course is. That wasn't the best angle that time either. It's okay, I have the nitrous to correct myself. Fine. Alright, neon time. And again, the only part of note on this track really comes down to these 3 corners. The next 3 corners coming up. So this one, and then the 2 after. Aside from that, this course is incredibly simple to drive. And this is only, these 3 corners are only difficult because of the curbs. That's kind of slow. That was sort of bad. I'm trying to take that last corner in 5th. And sometimes it goes okay, and then sometimes it ends up doing what I just did there and having to shift down to 4th anyway. I'm essentially trying to make it so the only time I need to shift down to 4th is the one tight corner. The one which I'll be coming up on pretty soon. Loud song. There we go, it's pretty fast. Now this corner. Alright, I'm gonna shift down to 4th anyway. Fine. I think that was a pretty decent neon. Oh yeah, still 1 second ahead. I lost 0.2, but I mean that's not really worth considering. It's not like that bad. Right, so 206 gotta remember to do everything in 5th. Oh. That's pretty bad. No, I'm not gonna reset, but like that was like a pretty major mistake. That might be like 5 seconds. That was a good corner. I used like the entire road. That record. Cool. Okay. I think that's a reset. There wasn't very much I could... Actually no, I'm not gonna say there wasn't much I could do there, that was entirely my fault. But I mean after I crashed there wasn't really much I could do, because I would have been behind a really long amount of time there. Okay, whatever. That's a shame, because up until that point that had been pretty decent. Okay, let's go. This has been a pretty sloppy punto so far. Oh, okay, no. I mean, I was gonna take it, but then that guy got in the way. I, like, never lap anyone there, so I don't know how that happened. And I quit, like, right before the end, so I didn't even have to swap in my save file again. I shifted up into 5th place in the wrong place there, but... I mean, I shifted up into 5th gear, not 5th place. I used a lot of nitrous lap 1 as well. Whoops. Okay, nice slide. Very tight. Sure, I'll take it. Final lap was good. Lap 1 and 2 were kind of below average. I didn't use much nitrous at the start here. This is probably going to be a slow lap 1. Oh, okay, well there's nothing I can do about that bot right now. Okay. So this is looking to be a sort of average novice series. Because there's nothing I can do now. The sprint races are like, they're just down to how the AI drives. So I can kind of pass judgment at this point. So yeah, in the novice series only race 1 and 2 matter. This one doesn't. Nothing I can do about any time loss that happens here. Which is why the Japanese supercar series is so funny, because there's literally only one race in that series where you can make any difference. The other ones are show-off, so 3 minutes no matter what, and then there's a sprint race in there as well. Alright, how's this looking? Okay, nearly a second ahead, that's fine. I mean, I think last run I was only 1.2 seconds ahead out of the novice series, so that's pretty okay, I'm fine with that. My Corsa was really good though last time, and I'm never gonna get another Corsa like it, probably. Just because of how inconsistent these corners are. I still expect to hear GLaDOS's voice over top this song. Even though I knew this version, like, originally. This is the version I heard first, then I started playing Mungyo Dance where the GLaDOS version is. And now whenever I hear it now, I just expect there to be GLaDOS's voice over it. That sucked. If I had to take it to inside, I clipped the wall. I haven't been paying much attention to my lap times, but I feel like this has been an average Corsa. Nothing special. Last lap was pretty decent. Alright, gotta get in front early. Oh, that's bad. People in the way. I had to use a lot of nitrous as well. Big follows equals big PP. I wish. Oh, that's slow. This is a bad prelude. Okay, so lap 1 prelude sucked, so gotta improve. I have to use all my nitrous here. No, I don't have any left for lap 3. That was a lap record somehow. Yeah, I sort of rely on my nitrous for this circuit to get back up to top speed after the corners. Well, that's a good final corner without nitrous. Alright, so I think I'm probably going to be behind. If this neon race goes kind of average, then I'll probably be I'm guessing about half a second behind coming out of the Juice Game series because of that mistake on lap 1 prelude. That's pretty tight. I think shifting down to 4th here is probably just the safe thing to do. Like, there's time to be saved if you do stay in 5th, but it's pretty risky, probably not worth. It is a fairly slow corner after all. It's much more worth if you have nitrous to spare, because you can just like boost back up to the top of 5th gear. Alright, let's see. 1.5 seconds ahead. Okay, so I somehow, despite that prelude mistake, saved more time, and I'm now further ahead than I was last run. I'm not sure how that happened. I guess in that case, please no 206 mistake. It was this corner. Let's not do the same. I nearly did the same thing. I nearly, like, I got way too close to that corner. And in like a split second there, I thought I'm gonna do the exact same thing I did last run. Okay, this has been a pretty sloppy lap 1 driving. Okay, let's not do this. Why do I keep doing this? I'm gonna... What even happened? I think I clipped the curb. It was like a weird curb thing that I couldn't really prevent. Why am I now, like, bad at that one corner, though? That kinda sucks. This is one of my stronger tracks before. I mean, that was good. It was still pretty close, like... after crashing there nearly, like, 3 times now. It's a bit nerve-wracking when you get that close, but that was actually decent that time. Okay, that was probably below average 206 just because of that one mistake. But the driving, aside from lap 1, was pretty alright. I don't listen to this song at all, like, off-stream, but I feel like this is probably the best song in the stream playlist. It's because it's hype. Oh, I never have issue with the AI here, I guess I just wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I don't think I used enough nitrous at the start. I'm looking at my nitrous now. So I didn't use enough nitrous to get ahead. Well, I guess I'll know in future that this was an improvable Midnight series if this PBs. I'm looking a bit, well, not PB, but if I get like a PB out of these recent runs. But I'm looking a bit too far ahead. This will probably die somewhere. Also, I've used like pretty much all my nitrous. These are really bad angles as well, really bad lines. This has been a bad CRX. Right, I'm just gonna focus. Okay, not even focusing can help me. Yeah, this was a very poor CRX, which is a shame because I usually am pretty good at that one. There was a few pretty bad mistakes there. But don't go into the back of the person. That was a lot of nitrous used on lap 1. That's okay though, because there's barely ever enough nitrous to serve all 3 laps in this race. So what's up next? Challenge cherries, that is 134. I'm pretty certain it's 134. I know it's 1 and 4, I just don't... I'm not absolutely certain if it's 2 or 3. Not really much to say about the MX-5 race, it's just an oval. Alright, so I'm probably going to be behind a bit after this because of the CRX race and the mistake in the 206 race. Or not, I'm now 4 seconds ahead. I don't get where this time save is coming from. Did I make a mistake in the, like a fairly significant mistake in the Midnight series in my last run? I feel like I must have, because otherwise why would I be 4 seconds ahead coming out of that split? Because that CRX race was really poor, and I made a, like, fairly timely mistake in the 206 race. Oh, okay, this is probably being a back Corolla. It's a big bounce. And I didn't get to use all my nitrous either. I think 41's okay though. I don't know if I used aim for a 40 or a 41. Okay, so this is 134. The focus is number 3. Right, please no focus crash. I haven't lost a run yet to a focus crash. But it's very possible. Also, those first couple corners were like really slow. Alright. 108, that's kind of a slow focus. I usually aim for a 107, but that's kind of a bit far-fetched sometimes. Like 107 you have to be driving really well, and driving really well on a perfect lap challenge is kind of risky, so if I get a 108 that's fine, whatever. I forget what a good Beetle time is. I'll probably know it when I see it. I don't think that was really the best nitrous usage. 43, I think that might be slow. I'm not sure though. Okay, 4 seconds ahead, so I didn't gain any time there. That's okay. Ah, Corrado. Everything can go wrong here. I think Corrado went pretty well last run. Or, you know, last finished run, because my last actual run died. Okay, this has been a good Corrado. Yeah, 117. I think that's decent. I think I got 117 last time. Alright, focus race. I think last focus race I ended up using all of my nitrous too early. Actually no, that was like the time before last. I'm getting the runs mixed up. Last time I used all of my nitrous before the final corner, so I wasn't able to nitrous out the final corner, but that didn't really affect me at all. Alright, yeah, these are 4th gear turns. And I went down to 3rd. These don't look like 4th gear turns, but they are. Alright, gotta save some nitrous for the coming out of the last corner. There we go. I think 107 is what I got last time. I'm not sure if it's what I aimed for, but it's what I got last time, and that was a 108. Or maybe I'm just completely wrong. Alright, Celica. I forget how the Celica race went last time. It may have gone well. I seem to remember it going well, actually. That was a good couple, first couple corners there. A bit wide there. Okay, that's a very strange way of doing that corner. I don't even think that was much slower though, because I cut a bunch of the grass. And despite the fact cutting the grass makes you slow, that actually, I don't know, that felt like not slow. I think 58 is normal here. Right, import is 234. I need to remember that. That's one of the ones I usually forget. 5 seconds ahead. So I gained a second in the point-to-point series, which is odd. I struggle to comprehend how I keep getting better, because like, I never feel like I'm driving any better, and then I get time save out of nowhere. Okay, well this definitely hasn't been better. This race went, I think, pretty well last run, or last stream. And this has been a quite sloppy lap one. There we go, that was actually a quick corner. Oh, that kind of sucks. I lost a bunch of speed because of that. Aside from that, that was a really good lap 3. Shame. Alright, so now the Integra race. Oh, okay or not, I'll accidentally select the MRS race first. Whoops. That's okay though, it's not like I had to do this race anyway, so like whatever. I just gotta remember not to split after this one now, because I usually do. I'm glad this was the race that we had to do. Like, I'm glad the race that we missed wasn't number 4, because I just selected number 4, which is this one, and this is part of the route. Okay, I think high 41 is actually okay. I think I've had a 43 on here before, so... Alright, number 3. Weird, like, route change here on the fly. Alright, don't want to use too much nitrous lap 1. I used a bunch of nitrous lap 1. Whoops. Oh, that was really slow. I was kind of apprehensive there that the curb was going to make me like slam into the wall, so I just slowed down completely to prevent that from happening. Okay, now I'm gonna remember to split after this race. And I think it's modern V8 next. I don't have time to look over to my splits. Okay, yeah, it is modern V8, so that's 2, 3, 4. I've learned from my mistake that one stream where I accidentally selected modern V8 number 1 and lost like 20 seconds to having to change race. Alright, that was a good final lap, apparently. Okay, so I lost some time in the import series. What 2? I mean, the Integra race wasn't the quickest, but it wasn't terrible. The MRS race was okay. And I've forgotten what the other race is in the import series. Wait, didn't this song already show up? Shuffle, please. Okay, I usually aim for a 39-second lap there, and I got one, so that's fine. What is the other race in the import series that has just escaped my memory? Oh, it's the Civic race. Alright, yeah, and the Civic race went kinda badly, so I understand that time loss. Oh no, let me past. Let me pass, please. Please. I usually overtake them to the left there, but I saw that that was kind of being cut off, so I had to like improvise, and that really was slow. Oof, this is gonna be a bad lap one then. Alright, time for the wall grinds. Okay, that was slow. I kind of got a weird bounce off the curb before the wall grind, so when I actually ended up hitting the wall, I hit it at like a really steep angle, and it just I lost all of my speed. But that's not like, I always say that like getting a spin out on that wall grind is like 10 times worse than just grinding on the wall a lot and losing a bunch of speed. A 105-second lap. Okay, yeah, this is not the best. Not ideal. Might be losing some time coming out of the modern V8 series then. Provided, you know, everything goes normal. Good wall grind. You can stay in 5th through there if you're feeling like, if you're feeling ballsy, you can do it. Oh, it's kind of swerving all over the place there. Not the best. I had to go down to 5th. I don't have nitrous anymore. Oh. Alright, no spin. Okay, yeah. Fairly significant wall grind there. Lost a bunch of speed, but again, it's okay. Whoa, okay, I went super wide there. I'm very wary of like clipping that curb as well, because that would probably just spin me right out. Okay, so lap 2 was a 58-second lap, which is really good for this course. So this was overall, aside from lap 1, probably a decent Camaro. It's a shame lap 1 I got screwed over so hard by the AI. There isn't really many good places here to use nitrous. If I was driving a slower car, I'd do it around the first corner, but in this car that's way too risky with the amount this car likes to spin and how fast you're going around that corner already. I usually just nitrous coming out of this turn to try and regain speed, or after the bridge show here. A lot of nitrous is used at the beginning sequence as well, because you want to get ahead as early as possible. That was a good lap. Oh, it looks like someone might get in the way here. Please don't get in the way. Okay. This is gonna be a slow final lap then, but that could have gone way worse. I thought if anything I was gonna be the one who spun out by crashing into the back of them, but they just went right around. That's kind of very unlike this game's physics for something like that to happen. We all-wheel drive. Okay, so 2.5 seconds ahead, so I lost some time there. Probably down to the lap 1 of the Camaro race. Alright, so I had a fairly significant mistake in the all-wheel drive series yesterday, so time to be saved here. I spun out on one of the wall grinds on the second Impreza race. The thing is, that was a pretty uncontrollable spin out on the wall grind. Like, I don't know why that happened, so it's a very, I feel like that could very much just happen again, you know? Like I don't feel that I could control that if it happens again. Oh, whoops. Whoops. Didn't turn enough. Well, I wasted a bunch of nitrous to that, so I've got less nitrous now for the next 2 laps. Oh no. Whoops. I felt like my angle was fine there, but I guess I was too early. Same there as well. I was a bit too early. Okay, so this has been a pretty below average lap 2. But lap 3 is a bit better. Lap 1 was alright, except for that one mistake I made, but then I corrected it with nitrous, so that probably evened out. So lap 1 was probably okay. Okay, lap 3 was best lap. I almost, for a split second there, selected race 2. Okay, here we go. If I don't spin out here, there's lots of time to be saved. Well, it is spooky day today, and those wall grinds are pretty scary after last stream, so I guess that's apt. Those wall grinds are usually consistent though, it was just that one time. And the reason I'm a bit apprehensive about them now is because I don't know why that spun me out last time. If I knew why I made the mistake on the wall grinds last time, I wouldn't be like worried of them. Because I'd be able to correct myself, but I spun out last stream for like no reason on that second wall grind. I guess one thing to mention is that the mistake last stream, I recovered from the spin out after the wall grind incredibly quickly. So there's time to be saved here, but it's not like a monstrous amount. It's gonna be fairly minimal. Oh, whoops. You can stay in 5th around here. Wait, turbo damaged? What? That's not usually how it happens. It's usually nitrous steering, yeah, nitrous steering then turbo. What? Okay. I mean, turbo damage is fine, like I barely feel the performance difference and it's the end of lap 3 anyway, but that's kind of odd. I was expecting steering damage. Well, I wasn't expecting anything to be honest, but like, turbo damage is the last thing I was expecting. Okay. Number 4. For a second I forgot there was number 4 and I was about to split then. I'm very dark. Must be like cloudy or raining outside. Alright, so this guy likes to nitrous and ram into the back of me, so I guess don't do that, please. Oh, he didn't. He was more friendly today. This race is also kind of scary because it's got a wall grind. I think that was a pretty decent lap 1. That was a good couple corners there. that was a pretty decent lap. That was a bit of a sloppy wall grind, but like whatever, I didn't spin. I feel much more in control of this car than I did a few streams ago. Oh, someone's having an issue. just kind of sitting there. I guess they got reset and then they were just like waiting. Alright, that was good. I think this was a decent all-wheel drive series. We Japanese supercar, okay. No, we're not Japanese supercar, we're American muscle. I'm 6.3 seconds ahead. Okay, so I gained like 4 seconds in that all-wheel drive series. Yeah, that would be the spin out causing that. I need to like... So, at the beginning of the American Muscle series... Hold on, I need to focus. These guys are like both in the way here. Oh no. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, at the beginning of the American Muscle series and the Japanese Supercar series, when I go to menu to select the first race, I always forget what first race we choose. And for both of them, it's number 1, so I can just spam through the menus, but I always sit there for like half a second thinking which race to choose. I need to remember that for both the American Muscle and the Japanese Supercar series that I can just spam through the menus because it's number 1. So this is 134. Just refresh myself. Wow, this guy's in the way again. Please don't spin. Oh yeah, yesterday, I think that was yesterday, I like crashed into the back of one of these guys and they totally spun out, which was a bit of a time loss as well. Okay. Okay, this has been decent so far. Oh, hey, lap record. Okay, that's more than decent then. And this final lap looks even better than the last, so double lap record. Oh yeah, good shit. Charger time. Try and get ahead early here, if I can. Okay, yeah, did a good job of getting ahead. Tried not to use too much nitrous as well. Alright, the key here is to stay in 4th gear as much as you can. Also, don't forget to do the wall grind, even though it's like minimally slower. I mean, quicker. Yeah, it's like barely any quicker. Okay, aside from that final corner, this was a really solid lap. That would have been a lap record if I didn't mess up that final corner. Oh, nitrous leak. I wasn't expecting that. Fine. Alright, so Japanese Supercar Series up next. This Japanese Supercar Series is 1, 2, 3. I need to remember that. That was a decent charger. It was actually pretty good, I think. Oh, we're like nearly 12 seconds ahead now. This is good. And this might be pushing it a bit, but like a sub 129 would be nice. There's still like over half an hour of run left. It's like we're in the penultimate series. We're in the There's only the Japanese Supercar Series and the Grand Final left, but like we're only 2/3 of the way through the run. Grand Final is so long. I need to focus when driving this car. It's very easy to lose a bunch of time just by not focusing in this car. That's kind of slow. Okay, I managed to prevent that corner clip there from being disastrous. That was still a fairly slow lap 2 though. Whoa, okay, that was quite a lot of spin, but like kind of made it work. Yeah, that was a decent final lap. That was about an average 300 ZX, I think. I'd almost hit the split key there for some reason. Like I had my finger right over it. I didn't forget the strat on Heat 1 this time. Nice. These sprint races are so easy once you know what you have to do. Like with other races you actually have to drive well consistently to win, but with sprint races it's like once you've worked it out then it's easy win every time. So the AI here use their nitrous off the line, but I don't, and I still like keep up with them. So I'm assuming using nitrous on the Supra in a sprint race right at the beginning is not the best way to go about that. Alright, I don't want to see the tutorial. I actually remembered it that time. Alright, time to do some flashy moves. Also, target score's only 250,000. I thought it was always 300,000. Interesting. So I've been actually going higher than you need to. This event used to scare me quite a lot, because this is really deep into the run, and if you mess this up then it's a 3-minute time save, so pretty much a guaranteed dead run. I mean, not 3-minute time save, 3-minute time loss. And I used to not be good at show-off events at all. Mostly just because I never played them. I guess I'm still not very good if I'm doing mistakes like that. But yeah, I know the moves now. It's like once you learn the moves, if you take the time to actually learn the moves, these become very trivial. And this doesn't scare me anymore. Like, it got to a point a few streams ago where I had like a minute and a half left and I barely had any score. That was when it got a bit scary. And that was just because I was talking to the chat. I'll try and get the quad bootleg turn out here. Hey, that was real smooth. I usually have a bit of issue with that. Mostly just because this car is like all-wheel drive and quite heavy, so doing bootleg turns is not the easiest thing. I probably should have just got the target score and then used the bathroom, because I kind of need to. That would have been the clever thing to do. Because I could have got the target score with like 2.5 minutes to spare, so there would have been no issue there. Alright, I need to split. And now we grand final series, let's go. I am 11 seconds ahead still. So, if I remember correctly, my Grand Final Series last stream went pretty well. So, yeah, I've got a decent thing to compare against here. I think, anyway. I don't think oh no, hold on. I made a mistake in the NSX race. That was the mistake that I was forgetting about. Yeah, I made a mistake that wasn't a spin out, but it was so bad that it might as well have been. So yeah, there's time save in the NSX race, provided I don't make any other mistakes. This has kind of been slow RX-7 driving. I need to kick it up a gear. But not literally. Hey, lap record. Okay, that was kind of a bad first couple corners, but so far this has been a very solid RX-7. I'm glad to say. Oh, I didn't even end up lapping everyone else. That's good, actually. That means that nobody was going to get in my way. So the other AI drivers must have actually driven this one alright then. Because I drove well, so... and I didn't lap them, so the AI must have also driven well. And there isn't really much rubber banding in this game, so... they must have just not made mistakes. Hey, you got ahead nice and early. Didn't let any of the AI get in my way. This Supra if this is a prototype Supra and it just feels so underpowered. Like going from just having driven the RX-7, which is in a significantly lower class than this, I think, to driving the Supra, this just feels so much slower. I think Supra maxes out like class 3 or 4, and then the RX-7 probably maxes out like class 4 or 5 maybe. I don't know. These are cars that I like never drive in the career mode, so I wouldn't be able to say. It's more just like educated guesses. That's kind of bad angle going into here. Yeah. Ooh, that's kind of not so good. Okay, I need to focus. Okay, lap 1 wasn't so good because I wasn't focusing very much. Or you can stay in sick through here. Yeah, there we go. That's the way to do it. If you do that right, it's a really clean line and it feels very satisfying. There we are. Yeah, when driven well, this super race just kind of as a whole, it feels very satisfying to drive well. The lines are all very tight and clean. Aside from that, because that's kind of quicker to smash into that wall there. At least I think it is. Okay, so lap 2 was good. Let's see how good this lap 3 is going to be. I seem to be keeping pace with last lap. Okay, I bounced around a bit there, not much I could do. So this is going to be a bit slower than last lap, but this is still going to overall be a pretty good Supra. Depends how bad lap 1 was. Right, NSX time, here we go. Please no major mistake like last time. I mean, this one's scary because it's got lots of wall grinds. And also getting ahead of this guy early on is kind of sketchy as well sometimes. I mean, it's easy to get ahead of him early if you sacrifice a ton of your nitrous, but I kind of don't want to do that. Good line through there. Oh no. Okay, that's fine. That could have gone much worse. I just let the rear end of my car clip the wall there and it sort of put me into a spin. Alright, first wall grind, here we go. Ooh, okay. That felt very much like that could have been a spin if I let it go any more to the left. Wall grind number 2, coming up. Pretty slow, that's okay though. Again, much rather have a slow wall grind than a wall grind that spins me out. Oh, okay, that's really slow, but it's still not as bad as what happened last stream. Also very slow jump. Okay, this is a slow NSX, but there hasn't been any major mistakes yet. Okay, that's a good wall grind. Just 2 more. No steering damage, please. Or turbo damage, I guess, if you want to be like the Impreza. Okay, that was sort of a weird wall grind. I clipped the curb before I went into the wall, so it gave me a bit of a strange angle, but it actually ended up just happening like a normal wall grind, so whatever. I was very nervous there of my back left tyre clipping that curb and spinning me out. Can I just have a like fast lap 3, please? Because lap 1 and 2 both had like mistakes or slow driving in them. Okay. I guess onto the 2 Viper races where spinning out is very easy. So yeah, this was a pretty bad NSX in terms of driving, but it was probably better than yesterday's one because of the huge mistake. Okay, please don't spin out now, because that would just like, that would invalidate all of my time save. Nice, got ahead early, you don't have to deal with the 3000 GT. Or I guess I do. Oh my god, that was nerve-wracking. Just let me get away from the AI, please. I do not trust them here. Okay, well, I got some distance now. So last stream I drove this one incredibly slowly, so I didn't get a spin out at all. Like I just drove this with incredible caution and it was very slow. So as long as I don't spin out and I drive slightly better than that, then this will be better. Everyone's spinning out by the looks of things. I think Jack's already spun out once. I might end up lapping him then. I don't know if it's just usual to lap anyone here. I don't remember lapping anyone here. This has been a pretty quick lap too. I mean, my lap record is a 1:41 by the looks of things, so I guess this wasn't very quick at all, but like, it didn't feel super slow to me. How much do I have to push the car for that to be a lap record thing? I must have really been going for it when I got that. Wait, I don't need 6th gear. The issue is this car always feels like on the verge of spinning out for no reason. I guess so does the prototype Viper, but that's why I always play this one really safe. Because I feel like this car is so touchy that I could just spin it out for no reason. I think there's Jack up there. Okay, I hope I don't have to try and overtake him. Oh no. Oh, that's Carlos. Okay. Whatever. Okay, that was a good... No, well, my lap 3 was better than my lap 2. That's what I'm trying to say. I think I can just spam through this menu. Yeah, I can. Alright, final race. Here we go. And I'm gonna play it safe in the beginning, because I don't want the thing to happen that happened a couple of streams ago. I also don't want to be stuck behind everyone for like most of the first lap. Okay, that's good. I'm in front of most of the people now. Okay, there we go. I don't really feel ready to drive this car. Hold on. I guess focus time, I'm not going to talk much. Yeah, I'm not feeling too, like, in tune with this car today. Oh no. Wait, nitrous leak already? On lap 1? Okay, I guess I'm only going for the wall grind lap 4 then. Oh god, yeah, I lost my neons as well. Yeah, this is stupid. I guess it's because I crashed into the AI quite a lot at the beginning. That must have given me a bunch of damage. I'm really not driving this too well today though. So yeah, this is going to be a slow Viper overall, probably. I was much more in tune with this car yesterday. Alright, please no steering damage. That was a really good lap 3, by the way. Hey, there we go. Yeah, that lap 3 was super good. Considering I didn't do the wall grind and I didn't have nitros. Oh boy, the AI. Please no. Okay, that was a good overtake. I didn't have to sacrifice my line or anything for that overtake. Is there going to be any other drivers? Yeah, looks like it. I see the smoke. Okay, nice. Didn't get in my way. Looks like there's another one. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, nice. Ooh, that lap 3 was even better. Alright. Four seconds ahead. Okay, so I lost time on the Grand Final Series despite that massive mistake with the NSX last stream. How did that happen? I guess my NSX driving was also pretty bad. I mean, Viper 1 driving, I don't think that was any worse than last stream. Viper 2 driving, lap 1 and 2 were kind of sloppy, I think. But then lap 3 and 4 were really good. Lap 3 was a lap record. Because I did the wall grind and I also drove really well. So yeah, I don't really know how I lost, what, 7 seconds on the Grand Final Series over last stream? It was a bit weird. Whatever, that was still, you know, like a personal best out of these new streams. It's a 2020 personal best. I'm probably never gonna call it that ever again. I was sort of hoping to get a sub 129. It was kind of looking like I was gonna get one by the end of the Japanese Supercar series. Knowing that I had that big mistake in the NSX last stream, it sort of looked like I was on track to get a sub 129. But I guess not. Aside from that, there were still a few mistakes, like early on. Like the 206 was bad, the CRX was bad, Midnight Series in general was pretty bad. What else? Where else did I make mistakes? I mean, aside from that, I think it was a pretty decent run. I can't think of any major mistakes. I need to play more ballsy with the Viper 1, so Grand Final number 4, this one. Because I was still playing super safe this time, and you could tell by the fact that I was over a second behind my lap record, even on my best lap. I know it's so easy to spin out on that one, so I play it safe. What else? So yeah, NS6 this time was slow, but I didn't get that huge mistake, so I thought it was still going to be like a fairly decent time save. Maybe I should compare the laps between this stream and last stream, or compare the overall time of the race. See how much time that mistake really did lose me. I had to go into reverse though, so I feel like last stream that must have lost me a bunch of time. I said it must have lost me as much time as like a spin out would have, because I had to go into reverse. It really felt quite significant. What else? All-wheel drive series this time was good, which I'm glad about, because it usually goes fairly badly. This race, I think like lap 1 and 2 were a bit bad because of the hairpins and I crashed into the wall. What else? Oh, I had some issue at the beginning of this race because of the AI. That kind of wasn't my fault. I'm just kind of reviewing all of the tracks now. This could have been faster, I made some mistakes here. But that wasn't like a mistake kind of thing, that's just I drove slowly. I think this one could have been a bit faster. I'm not sure though. I think the point-to-point series overall was pretty good. The Corrado was driven well. The biggest potential for time loss in this series is always the Corrado, just because of how awkward its physics are. I think the Corolla lap time was slightly below average, but nothing really to be concerned about. Focus was fine. So yeah, the Midnight Series was bad. Both the 206 and the CRX was driven pretty poorly. I think I made like a small prelude mistake, but aside from that it was decent. Corsa was Corsa, you can't really judge the Corsa for a bad time. Yeah, okay, so I think overall this was a decent run. I mean, I did improve over my previous time. I'm still just kind of confused where I lost all that grand final time though. Oh well. Ugh. Well, it's like nearly 11:30. I usually finish these streams at more like 10:30. But I woke up a bit late today. Oh well. I guess I'm done then. Again, nothing really I want to do at the end of this. If there's anyone streaming. Wait, Need for Speed Payback. It's Aussie e-girl Need for Speed. Okay, I am not hosting that one. I think I'm just gonna cut stream. I don't know. It doesn't look like anyone's streaming anything that I'm interested in. I generally, like, when I host someone, I want to host someone that's like something that I'm interested in. Oh, hi Crofty. I didn't know you were watching, but good night. I guess you're like, yeah, it's gonna be the evening for you, so good night. Even though it's still the morning for me. So yeah, I'll see you later. I guess just... Oh, you're lurking the whole time. Nice. Well, thanks for watching. Yeah, I forgot to say thanks for watching, everyone. Moofing and Crofty, because you're active in chat, I guess, even though Crofty was lurking for like most of the stream, apparently. So, like, as a schedule thing, I'm not sure how long I want to carry on doing these, like, as a daily thing. This has kind of turned into a bit of a chore now. It's like I wake up, I do it, and then I carry on with the rest of the day, and sometimes I don't feel like doing it. So maybe I won't stick to a strict daily thing. I also at one point want to do career or host. But yeah, I think that's all I want to say. Yeah, do it when you want it. I'm gonna try and maybe if I don't feel like doing it one morning, I won't. I'm just, you know, I'm trying to get practice for makeshift, so I'm trying to keep to a schedule. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna stop saying that I'm done and actually be done instead of just saying it. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I will see you whenever the next one of these streams is. So yeah, bye.